Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. And as you can tell from this one, we were able to get the Bandit 12 wins, 12-1 in this challenge. I'm gonna show you guys the last two, I believe. As you see, it took me actually quite a bit of attempts just to get this Bandit. As you see, a couple 2s, a couple 3s, a 10, and then a 12. It took me quite some time to get this Bandit, to be honest. 6 attempts. And finally on that number 6, who said three times the charm? 6 times. I'm telling you that for me. But anyways, guys, I'm going to show you guys the last 2 matches I had right here. You see, this one was the 12th one. This was a pretty intense one. And this one, I go ahead and go with the elixir pump because it plays a lot better. And I think I choose lighten here. Yeah, I did. Because I didn't want him to lighten my elixir pump at all. That would have been very bad. I don't know. It would have been terrible if I would have gave him a lighten spell and I took a pump. Like, that's like a here you go type move. So we got a pretty interesting deck, guys. Not much air though, and as you can see, he's got a lava hound plus the balloon, so he's stacked on some air defense or air attack. And I think all I had was I don't quite remember my deck, to be honest. So I did play an aggressive elixir pump right off the bat. As you see, it's going to backfire extremely on me. Oh, I only had a mega minion defend against the air. Yeah, that's all I had. So of course he's gonna take this first tower right off the bat, and he's gonna actually get some very good value from that lumberjack too, and he's gonna take a tower plus my pump. So first couple of minutes, first what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, yeah, it's looking pretty bad. So I'm gonna actually go with a pretty aggressive push on the right hand side, just because I'm a little bit frustrated, to be honest, and it's actually gonna pay off for us. We're gonna get some damage on the tower, but unfortunately we're not gonna get any charge damage with the double prince combo right there. Actually very well played on his part, you know, to drop that bowler in to distract us, and the execution to finish us off. So we have to worry about that balloon push again. Look at this lighten spell I'm about to hit too. I went ahead and lighten here because the value was pretty good. I think that was 10 elixir worth. What? Princess 3, Executioner 5, Ice Golems 2. Yeah, 10 elixir worth with 6. So 4, we're up 4 elixir right now on him. Actually only up by 2. So I'm going to go ahead and pump up since I have that little bit of advantage right now. He's got no direct damage to take out that pump. So that pump's going to work its magic. Actually, it's gonna help me here in the later towards the double minute marker. So we're gonna go aggressive on the right hand side since he came pretty hard. He's gonna go ahead and drop that lava hound on the right hand side, and the left hand side, as you see, it's gonna work out. We are gonna get that prince to the tower, and he's gonna start poking away at it. And now we have to start worrying about this lumberjack or this lava hound and lumberjack coming in. And I think we did a very good job defending this time. But luckily he didn't drop that loon in this time, because our tower would have been probably done again. So we're going aggressive here again on the right hand side. We're trying to get that tower down, and I think this push almost got it down a little bit. The Dark Prince actually got really distracted by that Executioner, and the Executioner actually survived with a slither of health. He's gonna start working his way down. I failed here with the Mega Minion placement. I was like, oh no. My Mega Minion is my only defense in air, so he's actually coming really hard at us right now. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta risk it for the biscuits right now. And I tried to defend the best I could on my King Tower, and we got the Ice Golem, the Ice Spirit down, and our tower gets really low, but as you can see, we're going to defend just barely, and we are on the King Tower of his own, and boom, that's going to wrap it up. We got so lucky there. I can't tell you how lucky we got. That was win number 12 against King Richard from the A1 Sauce Clan, and that was a pretty good one, pretty intense one. But this second one that I had right here, with the 3 Muskie, the Minion Horde, and the Inferno Dragon deck, this was very interesting. This is very close to the wire. I like playing with a Goblin Gang here. I will choose Goblin Gang over the P.E.K.K.A. And I went Poison because if I gave him Poison, he could just poison me, my Goblin Gang, and any other troop I had. So I actually went Inferno Tower just because I thought to myself the Inferno Tower could stop the P.E.K.K.A. And I didn't want him to have 3 Muskies too, even though he had Fireball. So I took 3 Muskies because I didn't want him to have all the DPS. I didn't have a win condition yet in my pick. So obviously you have to pick at least one win condition. What's going to be your go to the tower type card? And for me, it was, I think, that 3 Muskies in this match. I did have another card that helped out a little bit too. So I baited out his log here with the Goblin Gang to start off. So I thought, okay, it's time to go in. very poorly played on my part. We're going to waste so much elixir here, and he's just going to have a counter push of hell coming back towards us. I could have dropped some archers, maybe saved up for my 3 musketeers, but we were done right here on this tower anyways. I don't think he actually takes tower on his first push. I think he gets down to about 400 into the 400s. Yeah, he's going to get one more bow up. So our tower's down to 406. And once again, just like the same with the last match, we are starting off very, very. So I split some archers here to get some things started, and I'll go ahead and go to the left lane and get that Inferno Dragon down and see if we can't start doing some work over there. I think I put down some stab goblins too as well. Actually, he's gonna go ahead and throw off the log, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna send in my goblin gang. But of course, he's gonna drop the bowler on us. But we do get some tower damage here. As you see, the Inferno Dragon's gonna get a little bit of damage done, bringing down into the 2000s. But controlled match by his part so far. He is like he's 2 fireballs away from taking that tower on the right hand side, and we haven't even barely touched his towers. To be honest, I didn't even think I was going to be able to get to his towers because, I don't know why. I was really nervous. When you start getting up to the 10 win marker, and you're like, oh crap, I might be able to do this now, and you start playing really bad. My play style usually is better when you first start compared to later. But we defended pretty good on that right-hand side. We kept our tower from getting touched a little bit, though he sent a bandit on the left-hand side to do some damage. So I baited out his fireball, so now it's time to go with the 3 musketeers right here. And I think we're actually going to get some decent damage done. I think actually we take tower on the right-hand side here. Watch this Inferno Dragon combo, throwing down those goblins in front. Some archers to back him up. He's so worried about that left-hand side since I dropped the minion horde on that P.E.K.K.A. And look at that Inferno Dragon made it to the tower and watch that thing burn down to 0. Boom, getting the job done. Now I don't know why I dropped the Inferno Tower more towards that big P.E.K.K.A. I should have probably dropped it to cover my right-hand side a little bit more, but I wasn't really thinking. So he's obviously going to take tower right here. Actually, I don't think yeah, his bowler does get the tower. I thought he fireballed it. But this is going to go into a 2-crown match, guys, so we have to pull it out right now. Because I was so nervous, guys. I didn't think, but he was getting a little pissed because he was winning really controlling this match the whole entire time, guys. And then obviously at the end when I got that Inferno Dragon, you get an Inferno Dragon to the tower and you do nothing to counter it. He's gonna take the tower in like 6. I think that's like 4 or 5 seconds. He'll take the tower. So I'm gonna go ahead and play off a pretty good combo here. We're actually gonna make him fireball that tower. And unfortunately, I thought my Inferno Dragon was going to lock on that tower, but it didn't. We unfortunately locked on the little P.E.K.K.A. But it's kind of weird they had both P.E.K.K.A.s. But anyways, we're going to go 3 muskies in the middle, and that's going to do it. He actually cloned his big P.E.K.K.A. there at the end, which was, I think, a little bit interesting. So that's win number 11. That was really close. I just see Piggy, I don't know how to say his name, was really mad at the end because we got that W. So let's go ahead and collect our rewards, guys. This is so epic. Oh, getting the bandit is so awesome. Screenshot that. Nice. Let's go ahead and open up the chest too. Gotta love all the gold I've been getting here lately on this account. We're above 100,000 now, so that's awesome. Gonna get 32 cannons. That's okay. I play cannons sometimes when I run my hog tag. 42 Royal Giants. That's nice. Actually not nice. I don't play Royal Giants at all. 7 Inferno Towers. I do use the Inferno Tower in the deck I'm currently using, so that's awesome. Skeletons are good for distraction. It's pretty good. Bomb tower, I gotta start upgrading the bomb tower because it's kind of OP. Mortar, never gonna upgrade that. Don't play siege decks really. Barbarians, don't really use the barbarians either. Hopefully we get, nah, we're not gonna get a legendary from this, guys. 27 ice golems though, and 6 rage bells. That's the epic card you're gonna give me, Super Zoe? Really? Come on now. Man, that's awful. So anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Today, it was very close. You see these last couple matches. It took me a while. Like I said, guys, you got a couple hours till it's over with. So keep grinding it out. Obviously, I didn't do it first try. It took me a little bit. I'm not the first try attempt type dude. I did try it first try, but I only got 7 wins. But we did finally get 12 wins right there. And it was really exciting. I see you guys, but when you're picking your card, you always gotta have some win condition, guys. Actually, With this one, I went Giant Graveyard, and that was my win condition, as he had Giant Skeleton and Lava Hound. This one, it was actually my Hog Rider, and this one, it was actually, he gave me both. Look at that, Expo Mortar, Sparky. That's a terrible deck to deal with right there. Oh gosh, I would hate to be me. And I had the Tesla, so obviously Defense City right there. And you see, guys, we only had one loss, and to be honest, my one loss, I don't really see how I lost. If you look at my deck compared to his, you're thinking like, okay, he should have won that easily, you know, just because I had a lot of air defense. He only had a fireball, and I had a rocket. You're like, oh, you rocket in your pocket. Come on, Robie, use it. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, smash that like button. Let's try to get 20 likes on this video because it was awesome. And with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.